Alrighty, traders, let's have a good look at the market update today. What's going on right now? I tell you what, traders, I'm really excited about the whole mining sector, gold, silver, plus the whole stock market itself, guys. I'm really excited. So anyway, let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty, traders, if you haven't done so yet, make sure you join me for my next webinar. First link in the description. I'll teach you all the details to how I actually trade the markets. If you are trading the markets right now, traders, and you are going to the markets and you have no idea what you're looking for, stop trading right now because you're going to keep losing a lot of money. You know you are. Step back a bit, figure out exactly what you need to look for, right, in order to have a really successful trading plan, a successful trading strategy. Professional traders go to the market and look for their trading pattern, their trading setup. 80 to 90% of people who are losing a lot of money, and you may be one of them right now, go to the market and look for anything that looks like a setup that could make you some money. You see the differences here, right? So if you actually want to start to be a bit more professional and start to get professional results, you know what you need to start doing, right? You need to start lining yourself up to, okay, I'm going to the market looking for my pattern. So that's exactly what even my private clients did today, right? We continue to look for our pattern. That's all we do. It's not about being smart or being intelligent, all that sort of stuff. No, right? Me, I'm not, right? I'm not that smart. It's like I just know a lot about this one area, right? And it's called trading. Especially I've been doing it for 20 years. So remember traders. Professional traders are professional because they've found one or a handful of patterns that they like to trade, that they have confidence in. And then they just go to the market looking for that pattern. And when there's no trades, there's no trades, right? And then they step back and they just keep looking, keep searching. Because remember, traders, one really good trade, when you start to apply maybe even some leverage like a margin or some options, you know, one really good trade or a $5,000 or $10,000 trade could equal 50 to 100%. A $10,000 trade on one really good trade could equal, you know, $25,000, $50,000, $100,000 profit from you. I know that sounds crazy, traders, but you wanting to trade a lot in the markets, and I'm starting this market update here with this because I'm trying to help you see the scape of the land. Is that the right terminology? The scape of the land to really help you move forward in a big way in the markets. I know I speak to a lot of people who are struggling in the markets every single day, and I'm having an amazing year. I'm having an incredible year so far, right? And it's only just the start of the year. But guess what? I'm having a amazing year because I don't jump in every day I look at the market, I don't trade. I'm only looking for I'm only looking for the setups that says, yes, this is what I've been waiting for. If you can wait for that, where you can build your confidence, know exactly the setup you're looking for, what the pattern looks like, the checklist, the plan, and you know, most of the time it's going to make money. When you get that, yes, here we go, yes, 100%. There is no doubt. And it's not a yes that I'm going to make $1 million. It's a yes that, oh my goodness, this is a nice setup. I have to take this trade, right? And it's a nice setup based off what? Your back testing, your research, your testing out, and so on and so forth. Building a solid plan of a foundation through there, right? That's how you truly move forward in a big way. And you guys can do this. Right, you guys can truly do this. And if you're going to the market right now, and you're going to the market looking for anything, oh, there was this guy on YouTube said this, I'm going to go trade this. Or the fundamentals said this, I'm going to do this, right? And every single day, something different. You see what I'm saying there, right? If you want to build solid foundation for the rest of your life, right? How can you be doing something today that at the end of this year, and now 2 years from now, 3 years from now, you could be building and getting better and getting better. How can you make true massive progress in an area when you're not continue to get better each and every single day? And how you do that, right, is you start with the foundations, right? Understanding what goes into a really good chart pattern, and then go out there and do the testing, do the screenshots, go over time, look for live trades, test it out, keep going, and you keep building on that, right? But unfortunately, what do? We spend year after year every single day, oh, it's at resistance, let's buy it. Oh, it's at support, let's buy it. Oh, it's an uptrend, let's buy it. Oh, this guy said this and this guy. You see what I'm saying there? For me personally, it's like, You know, because traders, like, the reason why I'm starting off this is that right now, I am doing a trading challenge with my actual private clients. I'm doing a trading challenge. And the trading challenge is I've got an account right now that's at $2,500, $2,600. My goal is to grow that into over six figures initially. And my goal is to do that this year. And then to take that six figures into seven figures. I know I can do that. Why? Because it's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of how long that takes. And how long that takes is how many of these really amazing setups that I get. It's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. And I hope you can see for you too, traders, is that one of the biggest things that's actually stopping you from actually moving forward in a big way right now is you're not having that solid concrete plan. Because if you have a solid concrete plan and you can be a bit more patient and wait for these things and not try to jump in every single day, and the proper education and proper training, you too can start to build up, and a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, start to have a much, much, much better outcome than you're having right now. But how do you get to that much better outcome of having a six-figure account, a seven-figure account? How do you eventually get there? It starts with, okay, if I want to eventually get to that point, I need to be at a point right now. I need to be at a point right now where I'm starting to build this solid foundation. What is the solid foundation? Right. If I want to be professional and I want to get professional results, I need to be going to the market looking for one pattern. Again, traders, that's all I really look for, right? It's really only two different types of patterns I look for, but it goes to the umbrella of the same sort of checklist. Again, traders, that first thing in the description there, I teach you my pattern my number one trading pattern I look for every single day, and me and my private clients are doing today, right? And I'm starting this update right now, guys, because I speak to a lot of people who are losing a lot of money, and you probably don't even understand the reasons why you're losing a lot of money. Because one of the big things, guys, is that you're going to the market right now, and I understand, right? I understand. I feel for you, and I felt the same way. And I just don't want you to be losing a lot of money overall, right? And it's not about oh, well, John, I jumped in this trade and I made a lot of money today. It's like, I want you to have something solid so you can repeat for the rest of your life. And that's how you truly move forward. You guys can do this. Now, onto the market update here. Let's actually start with the good old stocky market. Nasdaq right now is about to push up to another new high. Again, guys, caution. Why caution? John, why caution? The market's going to the moon. I wouldn't say that, right? I wouldn't say it's going to the moon. I'd be very, very, very cautious of where we are right now. Yes, we can get a push to the upside, but I think it's going to be a bare minimum on a very short-term move, guys. A bare minimum on a short-term move. It's probably going to be something like this. Up through there. And then we're going to get something like that through there. And something like that. If we do get a push to the upside, guys, it's not ready yet. We are not ready. Not ready, right? So I was talking about this with my clients. When I say it's not ready, remember, if you guys have been watching me now for a while, I was about to say what I said yesterday. If you guys know what I talk about, when I said like I'm the man and stuff like that, it's like, oh, what the hell, right? So I'm looking at this very big up move from here to here. This is a very big up move, right? Nice big up move from there to there. I'm looking at this level here. So let me take this off the screen. So I would need to say that, generally speaking, we would need a little bit more. I'd have to say probably something through there. I'd have to say we would need a little bit more time for this thing to really refuel before it gets going again. We've got a little pullback. Again, we can keep going and can have another move to the upside. But remember, traders, even if it does move up, this is the last 20% of the move if it does do this, right? You don't want to be trying to capture the last 20% of the move. You want to be trying to capture what I call the meat and potatoes. The meat and potatoes of the markets, right? So that's what I'm seeing through there, the good old Nasdaq. Same for the S&P 500. Look at this here. There to there is the up move. So if we do get a push to the upside, guys, I wouldn't, again, and the problem here, traders, is that what I just said there, if the market does break out and then go for another big move, that's the 10 to 20% of the time something happens. You're going to take that like, oh, see, John, I told you every time it breaks a new high. And then you go trade based off that, something that happens 10, 20% of the time. You don't realize 80% of the time it doesn't. And then now you're on a losing streak because now you're trading something that doesn't work 80% of the time, right? So I would say that looking through here, I would say we would need probably something like this through here for it to properly refuel. Right, refuel. We've used a lot of energy going through here Now we need something really similar before it gets going again. And so by looking at this level here, guys, that's what I'm seeing through there. Let's go look at the Russell. Russell had a bit of an update today, but the Russell still has a very, very, very nice move to the upside. And now we're getting this break to the downside from here. So we're getting a really strong breakdown from here, guys, through there. And then we've had this move through here. So we could be, the good thing about the Russell's already had a very nice pullback overall, right? So it hasn't got to the 50% level yet. Maybe we will, but I do believe the Russell is in the stages and the makings of having a very big up move from here. Right, down through to here, and then up like that through there to there, right? So looking at that through there, so yeah, so we can see that that's what's happening right now, guys. I'm just seeing if there's anything else that I can identify here, but I do believe this is the start of a very big up move from here. Looking at the Dow Jones, guys, and once again, the Dow Jones is the same thing, right, guys? Like looking at this level here, we've had this entire move to the upside through here, guys, from there to there, I would say. Especially the Dow Jones, guys. Especially the Dow Jones, right? If we get a break to the upside, guys, it is going to suck you in like Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong? Where the hell did that come from? Anyway, it's probably going to suck you in, okay? So we would need at least something like that to happen, guys. I'm just looking at we'd need something like this to happen through here first to then potentially go for another move. But even if that happens, like, I'm looking at this very big up move from here. And even if we got something like that, guys, yeah, I wouldn't be sucked in by the Dow Jones, guys. The Dow Jones, again, if the Dow Jones does something like that, guys, stage left, out of the building, right? Yeah, she gone. So that's what I'm seeing there when it comes to the good old stock market today, guys. I'm just looking at this, again, from a probability perspective, looking at that from that's going on through there. Let's go look at the mining sector. Mining sector is looking weak, guys. As you guys know, I've been really starting to say, I'm not too sure about this mining sector. I think it's looking quite weak. And we're still getting a really, really, really big move on the downside. This is really crushing a lot of people, which I think is a good sign. What, John? The market's going down. How's that a good sign? I think it's a good sign because it's now probably going to go through one more last little push, I believe, to the downside before we really start to see some sort of upward move from there to there. So we've got that through there to there. And then now we have this through there to there, as you can see. And then now we have this going on through there to there somewhere. Possibly something like that. So that's what's going on through here. If we do get a breakdown, we're probably going to get something like this. Right? A breakdown through to here. Come back up through here. And then possibly even start to move back up through there. It may even flush down below this low through here. And then start to see a really big move to the upside. So I'm seeing a very big... But again, guys, 2025 and 2026 is probably going to be the area of the year that I see this happening from here. Let's go look at the silver mining stocks. Actually, they're SIL. SIL, same sort of thing, guys. We've got this really strong movement on the downside now. Really strong level of support through here. The big thing that I'm noticing right now, just actually zoom right in a bit more. Let's go to the weekly charts. Yeah, see, this is the importance of looking at weekly charts, guys, is that we can see it move down, lower high, and now we're going through here. What we want to see is we want to see this thing hold and start to make a higher low, and away we go in the markets, right? That's exactly what we want to see when it comes down to the silver mining sector. Let's look at the good old silver market, and silver market's still looking good, guys. Look, even though we're still stuck in this range where silver's been doing absolutely nothing. Silver's been really just sideways, not much going on, really doing nothing. The big thing is this. Look at this here. Oh my goodness, guys. Look at this. Absolutely just squeezing up. And I believe once the breakout happens, guys, it is going to be on like Donkey Kong. And the same for gold as well too. Look at this here. Gold is doing the exact same thing, guys. Absolutely just really, it's still compressing up, right? Low, high, low, high, low, high, low. This could be like a bit of a pullback, bit of a mock charge before we get going again. And this is where traders, there's so many opportunities out here, right? So if you see over here, look at this here. See all these blue little flags? These are stocks that are on my watch list that could potentially be giving me amazing trading setup. They're on my watch list, right? Now you guys are probably pausing the video right now. So what's on here? Why's he got this one here? Again, guys, if you guys copy this, if you guys copy all this stocks here. Again, I got a lot of stocks that I'm watching right now to give me a good entry signal. If you guys check this out and you don't even know what you're looking for, you're gonna like, why is John looking at this for? Maybe I should go check out his webinar. Then I'll figure out why he's looking at that. All right. So, so we have this through here, through there. This could be some sort of a mock charge, guys. A bit of a mock charge in the market before we really start to get going again. And so the silver market is really starting to heat up through here. A silver market and the gold market. And there could be something really big happening, guys. And this is where the good old patience comes involved with it. It's important not to be jumping around and trying to get in and get out and get in and get out and rushing around, right? Sometimes we sit back, relax, be calm, and wait for these amazing opportunities, because when they do come, guess what? It's going to come really fast. And then when you see the opportunities, you can really benefit from it big time.